What is going on, everyone? Welcome back to Blockbox. I am here with Griffin and Isaac, and we are playing the Danganronpa.
Danganronpa, yes. Yes.
Well, we are right now in the middle of the trial, and I'll just let it do how we usually do it. Isaac, explain what happened.
Alright, so last time we started the trial. We found out that Sakura had indeed invited 3 people, and that Toko and Yasuhiro both went in, and both attacked her, but seemingly she didn't die. After that, Byakuya went and told us, hey, she was poisoned, duh. And then, all of a sudden, Hina just says, yep, it was me, I did it. And now Kyoko's like, hold it.
But wait,
now
there's more.
Let me read this line just so everyone is caught up, because this line was already said before, but I'd rather just do it again.
Yeah.
If you're not about to claim she wouldn't kill a close friend, are you?
You still don't get it, do you? The game we're playing here isn't so kind. Honeyed words like friendship don't matter here. What matters is outwitting the opponent, defeating them.
Outwit, outplay, outlast.
Not a person alive would sacrifice themselves for another. In the end, we're all in it for ourselves.
Only you.
Just like how this girl sacrificed
Speak for
Sakura
yourself,
to save
motherfucker.
herself.
Yeah, I hate how his motto is just like, don't like judge people by your own standards, when he's literally doing that right now.
You say that, but I'm still not convinced.
How many times do you plan to repeat yourself?
Don't misunderstand me. I'm not saying it because of some misguided sentimentalism, but there's still that one unsolved mystery, and I'm not convinced.
Are you talking about the locked room problem?
Hina, if you really are the killer, explain it. How did you create that locked room?
Well, that doesn't matter. Just because I'm guilty, that means I have to tell you everything?
No, it doesn't. But the fact that you won't tell us concerns me.
Surely you're not... Do you honestly think Hina didn't actually kill her?
And if I do?
Impossible.
Oh.
She switched out the mixtures. She's the culprit. There's no way you can doubt this.
Is he actually
Are
wrong?
you sure about that? Even ignoring the fact that I don't want to believe it, it just doesn't fit.
What doesn't fit?
I mean, why would someone leave such a clear clue like a footprint? It's too obvious. Too easy.
He's right. It makes it look like you wanted people to suspect you.
I was just nervous. So, I didn't notice I'd left a footprint.
Like how you're nervous right
You
now.
didn't notice?
Yeah, that's just how it was. What can I do?
Listen, Hina. Could you go into a bit more detail? Tell us more about when you switched the poison and the protein.
How come? That doesn't matter.
Hina, please, I'd like to know too.
Fine.
Waste your time.
she'll
if
tell
like.
you.
It's clear that Hina is the culprit. There's nobody else to suspect. Nobody
Just
else
somehow
could have
Byakuya?
possibly done it.
Go ahead, Hina. Start from the moment you arrived at the chem
Oh,
lab.
because Byakuya couldn't even imagine that she would just kill herself. Because Byakuya doesn't think like that.
Well, right away I went to section C and got the poison.
And is that when you spilled the powder in front of that part of the shelf?
Yeah. When I opened the bottle, I dropped it like an idiot.
I see. Okay then, go on.
So then I moved to section A and
That
got the
doesn't make any
protein
sense,
powder. And
because-
that's where I switched them.
Why is there powder on Sakura's foot?
Once I was done with that, I took the protein can that had the poison in it and left the room. But
Not to mention,
I
if she walked
accidentally put the
over,
bottle filled
why are the
with protein
footsteps
powder
only
back
on that
the
one
wrong
side?
shelf.
Yeah.
And because of that, everything I did got found out. And that's it.
That story you just told. First you went to section C to get the poison. Then moved to section A to get the protein, right? Meaning you went from section C to section A. Do I have that correct?
Yeah.
But if that's true, isn't that a little strange?
Yeah, look at those
Can you
footprints.
repeat that series of events one more time?
What's wrong with you, Big Mac? You're being awfully pushy.
Big Mac.
It's the same thing no matter how many times you hear it. How long until you're satisfied?
How long? Until we figure it out. Until I uncover the full truth of this case. Could it act? If it's actually Byakuya, that would be interesting. But I don't think it is. I still think it's the same.
Okay. So it's footprints in the powder, I think.
Okay.
First, I went
Because
to
it would be like,
section
that's a weird ass pattern to walk.
That's
Like
when
she
I
walked
grabbed the
away
poison.
and then to it.
Okay.
And you spilled some of the powder on the ground in front of the shelf.
Yeah. When I grabbed the bottle, I dropped it.
Okay, and then?
I moved from section C to
Okay.
section A.
No, you didn't, honey.
That's not how it works.
You said you went to get the poison from Section C. And that's where you spilled the powder, right?
Yeah? What about it?
And after that, you said you moved from Section C to Section A to get the protein. But the footprints left at the scene were not moving from Section C to Section A. That contradicts what you just said.
Then maybe she moved in some weird direction on purpose to disguise her movements?
Yasuhiro is like what I try to think in just like these situations. It's like overthink everything.
No.
You are
that
relating
can't
to
be it.
Yasuhiro, that is
Remember
the
what
problem.
Hina just said?
I mean, on those some different occasions.
I was just nervous. You didn't notice it left. You didn't notice it left a footprint.
What the? Hina, what's the meaning of this?
Well,
You lied to us. Plain and simple. If you look at the footprints, your movements in the chem lab are obvious. The powder had already been spilled when you came in, and you went straight to Section A. So you never went to Section C. Whatever you did there, it only
So
involved
maybe
Section A.
Sakura got the poison and switched it, so all Hina had to do was go in and get it and then go.
Yes,
well, you see...
that's why she has a yellow powder on her butt.
What the hell? What's going on here?
Oh, he's
And
freaking
the
out.
footprints aren't the only problem with her account. Before I explain that part, I'd like to submit some new evidence.
New evidence? Impossible, there can't be.
Are you sure? After all, you're the one that gave it to me.
Oh,
Did?
It was hidden inside the bottle of poison you gave me.
oh.
I'm amazed you, of all people, would miss such a vital clue. A truly grave oversight.
Holy cow.
Just
Been biting her
say it
tongue the
already.
entire
What is
time.
it you think you found?
I found this.
What? Huh? A piece of
It
glass?
had sunk to the bottom of the bottle,
Oh.
and the hidden clue was exposed, thanks to you ingesting the powder. I couldn't have solved the mystery without you. So, thank you for that.
But what is
From
it?
him being so angry,
Like,
arrogant.
I don't need you to solve this mystery.
No, he was like so arrogant, so he just downed the powder, just like, ha, I know everything, and then there was the clue inside
Oh,
it.
you still don't realize? Well then, Makoto, why don't you explain it?
Huh? Me?
Tell him, Naegi.
Fine. If you really do know, explain the meaning of that shard of glass.
Shard
Now
of
Kyoko's the
light
one
blue glass. Kyoko
telling
found the
Makoto
poison.
to explain the evidence.
I think I remember now. I broke something the same shade of blue. The rec room window.
I got it!
Because the
It's
bottles were
part
red.
of the window from the rec room door, right?
The window?
The window we broke to get in was light blue, just like that. So I think that must be it.
You're right. It must be. Of course, that leads to another question. How did a shard of glass from the window get inside this bottle of poison?
What's so strange about that?
What's strange is that, according to what Hina told us,
Where was it the bottle of poison should have been when I broke the rec room window? What? Where's what Hina told us? Section
Should
A.
have been on the shelf.
Yeah, Section A, right?
How did it? Yeah.
I got
Yeah.
the bottle of poison was left on the shelf in the chem lab. That is what you said, right, Hina? And yet, somehow a piece of glass from the rec room window made its way into the bottle.
Everything Hina told us was a lie?
In reality, that bottle of poison most definitely found its way to the rec room. It was there at least until the window got broken. In other words, when the locked room was unlocked. There's no other way to explain the presence of that glass in that bottle.
And then, once the room was opened, The bottle somehow got moved back to the shelf in the chem lab. Meanwhile, the protein can we found at the crime scene was planted there.
Yeah.
That had to be after the locked room was open. In other words, after Sakura died.
Wait, hold on. You're moving too fast. I'll grant you, the bottle of poison may well have been in the rec room when it was locked. But how can you say the protein can was put there after the room was unlocked? We already know she was given the protein can with the poison inside, right? If that can wasn't there when she died, how did she get poisoned?
You're right. We do need to explain that. But before we do, there's something I'd like to confirm with everyone here.
Huh?
It has to do with the protein can. After Sakura's body was discovered, did anyone move it or trip over it or anything like that?
What are you talking about? Is this some kind of loaded question?
It was added when someone... Oh, so the protein can was added after we got into the room.
Not at all. Just answer to the best of your ability.
Well, no, not that I remember.
Yeah, me either.
Not me.
Same here. Yeah, me either.
I mean,
Okay,
Genocide
then,
Joe
that
wouldn't
settles
know,
it.
but...
That proves that the protein can found its way to the murder scene after the room was open.
Oh, come on! How can you say that? How can you know what I don't know?
How could I not know everything?
Bro, this is fun. The reason she can say that.
Seeing Byakuya just absolutely have no idea what's going on.
Griffin, you were supposed to read these.
I am.
I'm just talking over monsters.
Yeah, there's proof that someone brought the
Oh.
protein can to the rec room after it was open. Okay. I'm probably gonna have to send something towards Byakuya, so... Oh, shoot.
It'll be
My
the
mind's going
anti-protein drink, that's gonna say.
Okay. Thank you, my mind's starting to go numb.
When it comes to that protein can,
Wait, this way.
there's not a doubt in
And
my mind.
it was the one you had already.
Okay, cool.
Until the locked room was unlocked. It absolutely was not in there.
So you're saying someone planted it there after we got the door open?
No. No, that's impossible. It had to have been in there the whole time. It had to be. It was in there before the rec room was unlocked.
Okay, cool.
No, that's wrong.
Good, we didn't spend 2 minutes trying to get through these again.
Yeah, I just went for it.
You remember how there was broken glass scattered all around the room, right?
Of course. It came from the window you broke to get in. What about it?
Well, those pieces weren't just scattered around the protein can. We also found pieces underneath the can.
What?
Oh,
And this proves it. It shows that the can must have been put down on the floor after the window was broken. So it had to be after we got into the room.
I see. So that's your explanation. Kyoko, earlier when you asked if
him?
anyone had moved the can or tripped
I don't think it's
over it,
him. He's just very, his arc is now that he's wrong, and he got something wrong.
You actually was wrong about
If
something.
that were the case, that would explain the can being on top of the glass.
So you asked everyone about it to eliminate that possibility right out of the gate.
And that's made everything clear, hasn't it?
Unless it is
As
him.
long as it was a locked room, it only contained the bottle of poison, and not the protein can. But once the room was opened up, they were switched, and as a result, the protein can wound up in the rec room, and the bottle of poison returned to the chem lab.
if that's all true, then why did Sakura drink the poison? I thought we all agreed she was tricked into drinking it because of the protein can.
No, that's not why. The only explanation is she drank it from its original bottle, knowing exactly what it was.
Precisely. She was alone in a locked room. All she had was the poison.
Yep.
What other possibility is there?
You're saying she drank it knowing what it was? Such a ridiculous fiction is...
Exactly
Well,
what
then it
happened.
was just a suicide.
Yeah. Bruh, does he not know that these things
Then
exist?
tell us already. Sorry. Please, tell us.
Oh!
Oh!
He's using manners!
What? Polite!
Before we get to that, we need to clarify one other thing. We need to establish who exactly got the poison from the chem lab and took it to the rec room.
Exactly, okay.
It was Hina, right? She took it and gave it to Ogre.
What do you think, Makoto?
The one who got the poison from the chem lab and brought it to the rec room. It had to have been Sakura.
I got it!
Because she's the one
I think
who seems to have
it
spilled
was
the thing.
Sakura herself.
Huh? So Sakura, who was apparently murdered, just poisoned herself?
What are you talking about? There's no way!
On the contrary, we know for a fact she went to the chem lab, right to the section full of poisons.
You're lying! Stop
because
lying!
of the shoe.
Why? Why would you lie like that?
Why would you lie like that? No, it sounds like Sakura definitely went to Section C. Kyoko already showed me the evidence I need. Now I have to hit Hina with it. I have to make her accept it. Well, at least I know what the evidence is.
Again.
3 times in 1?
Oh no, shoot.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go.
You're a liar! What are you saying? Wrong! You're wrong! I'm telling you, I did it! Stop talking!
Why is she eminent about that?
Wrong! You're wrong!
Tap, 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 tap.
Wrong! You're wrong!
Okay, I'm also
Nah.
trying.
I hate you!
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, sometimes it gives me
You're a
time to reload.
liar!
Yeah.
What are you saying?
That's what I was saying during the last
Wrong.
one.
You're wrong! I'm telling you, I did it! Stop talking! You're a liar! Wrong! You're wrong! Wrong! You're wrong!
Okay, okay. Let me see.
Remember to choose
Do
the
you
right
have
one.
any kind of
Yeah.
proof
What?
Sakura took
Yeah.
the
No,
Yeah,
poison?
that's it. That's it.
Okay.
This should prove it.
I thought I had to switch, so I was ready there. At least
Yeah.
I knew what I was talking about.
Hina, did you know that Sakura's foot had a certain yellow powder stuck to it?
It did?
It did. The same yellow powder that
I
had been
originally
spilled
thought it
by the
was
shelf in
his.
the chem lab.
Oh my god, when
That
Sakura
powder
died,
was
she pissed
yellow,
herself.
wasn't it?
I don't think that's how it
So the
works.
powder we found on Sakura. What else could it be but the powder from the chem
Actually,
lab?
that could work. Poison works in magnificent ways.
Wait. So, what was that powder doing on Ogre's foot?
And it was only on her instep, right?
Sakura must have been standing right there where the powder was spilled. So the person who spilled the powder by the shelf wasn't Hina, but Sakura.
As I said.
And when Sakura dropped the bottle, she dropped it away from where she was actually standing, which is how she was able to avoid getting it all over herself. But the powder still got scattered around, and some of it must have wound up on her instep. Is
And
there
that's
any
why she was
problem with
talking
my
about
thinking?
with Hiro before I have to end it all.
But why did Sakura pay a visit to Section C in the first place? The only explanation is that she was looking for poison. After all, that's all that section contained.
No! It was me! The poison! Because I killed her!
No, you didn't kill her.
Why is she so eminent with that?
I don't know. I think she might be trying to cover up or like make sure that Sakura's legacy remains strong, I guess, that she wasn't weak or something. The one that killed Sakura. The connection between Sakura and the poison. The unsolved mystery of the locked room. There's only one way to explain it. Oh, I'm guessing. Oh, that's why we can pick. Yep.
Dead people.
That's
Oh my god.
Yep.
Here's my answer. The one who killed Sakura was Sakura
The question
herself.
is now, who gets executed?
Yeah.
What?
I mean, because technically, yeah, Sakura was the mastermind of it, so is it Hina then?
The killer was Sakura?
Wait, so you're saying it was suicide?
I don't believe it. I don't believe it any more than I believe I can fly.
I can't believe it either. Or rather,
She can fly. She probably thinks she can fly.
but when you really think about it, everything matches up. Sakura went and got the poison.
We predicted
She
it
barricaded
immediately.
herself in a room, and she drank it.
Yeah.
Also,
At least it did a
she
pretty
ate her
decent
own
job
blood.
at leading you off track.
Yeah.
And that
Yeah, it
explains
did.
why we couldn't solve the mystery of the locked room.
That's
But I
usually
got
what
it
happens.
right. Suck my dick.
Because of
Yeah.
course, Forster. Yep.
I got it! The locked room mystery was created by Sakura.
I'm sure she locked herself in so nobody could stop her from doing what she did. She sat there, drank the poison,
And that's also what I
breathed her
said
last
earlier
breath.
at one point, where I was like, it would make sense if only one person died this chapter.
And
Although
the
it could
empty
be,
bottle of poison
although
rolled
Hina could
around the
get
locked
executed,
room
we'll see.
until we came and opened it. At that point, someone grabbed the bottle and snuck it out of the room. And that was you, wasn't it, Hina? You did it to throw off the investigation, didn't you? When we found her body, you stayed right there near the door because you already knew Sakura was dead. And because the bottle of poison had rolled near the doorway.
I immediately became suspicious of that because she would have immediately gone up to Sakura had she not known about her being
That's when you picked up the bottle, right? I was too shocked to notice anything. Kyoko was busy checking the body.
And the more I think about it, the more I realize how unusual your actions were.
I have to go get him. I have to go get the other.
On shaky legs, Hina left the rec room.
You said you were going to go get everyone else, but your real intention was to go to the chem lab and switch out the containers, wasn't it?
And it said it took a while.
Yeah.
Once you were at the chem lab, you headed straight to the section where the protein powder was kept. There, you took the powder and poured it into the bottle of poison you'd grabbed from the rec room. When you left the lab, all you had was the empty protein can. Thinking about it like that, the footprints make perfect sense.
When you were done, you gathered everyone together. And once you were back in the rec room,
I got everyone.
Ogre.
Oh, so she's dead, huh? Oh, I guess she would now.
Blocker has been killed. Nice team.
while everyone else was focused on Sakura, you quietly placed the can on the ground. Honestly, I should have noticed. You should have been the first one to run up to Sakura's lifeless body.
Exactly, like I just said.
The Hina I know never would have left her side in a situation like that.
So, Sakura committed suicide. In order to hide this fact,
Sakura
Hina undertook a series of actions to undermine the investigation. As long as you could disguise the truth.
That was unnecessary.
Didn't care if we blamed you for her death.
No, I'm not like, I'm half making a joke, half like just naming it.
That's why you didn't bother to get rid of such obvious
No, it's kind of
evidence,
unnecessary.
right?
Yeah.
The footprints in the powder and the bottle of poison, vital pieces of evidence, and yet...
So you're saying Hina consciously deceived us to make it look like she killed Sakura?
No! I killed her! I did it!
That's enough, Hina. It's over.
It's not! Nothing's over!
It is. Actually, no. You're right. We have to end this properly.
We have to do the closing argument.
Alright.
Alright, let's see.
Yep, and then, Yakua gets to know I immediately love that.
Yeah.
I love that, just like, her just placing the note very precociously.
Okay, probably that's Toko going in the locker?
Yeah, locker. Where's
Yeah.
the locker? Yep, here we
That's
go.
the only one. That's the only one that makes sense.
And the bottle. Oh yeah, the
Okay,
candy.
so that's candy, yeah. Okay, so at some point, that's around where he hits her.
Yeah, so he is.
Wait, what about the queen?
The queen will get there. We'll get there. Because that doesn't come into play until Toko.
Knight.
Yeah, that's the knight.
He sees it, he writes the name.
Well, actually, this could be relevant, since I thought that was the king at first, but... yeah, since
Okay,
he
that's
already sees the bottle.
He writes down Toko.
And then here we are with... Well, we actually don't have stuff from the other cases, really.
We don't, yeah,
He
this
writes
third
down-
chapter, they did do that.
Okay, and then he sees... Oh yeah, and then he writes Toko. This is relatively straightforward.
And she looks at it, she sees it, she puts it back upside down. So what happens there is probably
she comes back.
comes out.
Oh.
Okay,
That's sad.
Oh no.
Because she was actually like holding her, just making sure she was okay.
Aww.
Okay. Next up, that's probably breaking one of the queen.
Okay. And next, yep, she drinks. Yeah,
Probably
she takes
cake poison.
It's up there. And that's probably Hina, so we'll get to that.
Yeah, that's him picking it up. So this would be her picking it up, and then... Oh, you might want to switch those out.
Wait, okay. Maybe.
And that we should have that, right? I hope.
Oh, yeah, because she's taking it and putting it there. Okay, yeah.
Here's exactly what happened.
If we have anything wrong, it's the order that Toku went in and
This
went out
case
of the
began
locker.
when Sakura asked a number of people to meet her in the rec room. Specifically, those people
Yeah, that
were
was
Hiro,
easy.
Toko,
Yeah, that was
and
the
Yakuza.
easiest one so far.
But one of them headed out a bit earlier than the others. Toko, she got there one step ahead of everyone else and looked around for a good hiding spot.
What?
Oh, that must be her coming out of the locker then.
Oh. No, I didn't. Okay.
That's
Are you
bad.
kidding me?
Like, they're so similar.
Like, that even looks better too, doesn't it? Oh, so she was going in. She was holding the door. Oh my goodness. Okay.
That's
Oh, and that's her peeking out. Okay, that's so equal. Honestly, that's sweet.
Yeah, they look very similar.
It's dumb.
Okay, then that.
Again, this part
is
it's pretty decent in this game, but it gets in the other games it tells you immediately if you put it in the wrong spot.
Than the others. Toko, she got there one step ahead.
Good.
That's stupid though. I interpreted that
She
later.
crawled into the locker to get out.
Yeah, it's because that's the other one we saw it first.
I mean, at least
Then,
I
from
don't have to
inside
do the
the
thing
locker,
again.
she
like
saw
the Beat
Sakura
Saber.
enter the
Or not
room.
Beat Saber,
Yeah.
Guitar Hero.
Next to arrive was Hiro.
Candy.
When he got there, he mistakenly thought
Without
Sakura was
context,
going
this
to
scene
try to
looks
kill
really
him,
funny.
so he panicked. Without thinking, he grabbed a nearby Monokuma bottle and attacked Sakura with it. Thinking he'd killed her, he hastily began covering up his crime. He took a magazine from the table and forged a dying message from Sakura. To that end, he wrote down a name.
There we go.
Toko. By writing her name, he was hoping to pin the murder on her. But of course, Toko had witnessed the whole thing. So as soon as the coast was clear, she jumped out of the locker and hid the magazine on the shelf with all the others.
Yep.
But in her rush, she made one little mistake. She put the magazine back upside down.
Dummy.
Soon after, she watched as Sakura slowly opened her eyes. She also saw the blood dripping off Sakura's head and fainted. This caused her personality to switch back over to Genocide Jack. When she woke back up, her second personality also saw the blood-soaked Sakura, and she freaked out.
Good.
And just like Hiro, she grabbed
I mean, not good
another
that
Monokuma
Sakura's
bottle and
dead, but-
attacked her. This explains why
Good
there
that we
were
got it
2
right.
wounds on Sakura's head. Assuming Sakura really was dead this time, she set about disposing of the evidence. She gathered up the broken Monokuma bottle shards and the queen chess piece. And that explains how Sakura was attacked twice with the same type of weapon. But even after those 2 blows, she was still alive. So then, what was Sakura's actual cause of death? It was the poison that Sakura herself got from the chem lab. She turned the rec room into a true locked room scenario.
Oh, is that
and
her
then
like
drank
looking
the
into
deadly
light?
mixture.
That's
And there,
kinda
she
dark.
took her final
Well,
breath.
it's light, but you know.
Later on, the rest of us discovered that her body was in there. We had to smash the door's window to get inside. But someone already knew what had happened.
Okay,
Knew
since
that
it's
she had committed
showing
suicide.
her as a silhouette, she's probably gonna get executed.
And that same someone quietly snatched the bottle of poison from off the ground. And while nobody was looking, replaced it with an empty protein can. They did all this specifically to place all the suspicion on themselves, in an attempt to guide the trial to a false conclusion. And the one who went to all that effort
Take the thingy.
You had to. You had to, didn't you?
I had to.
That's the full truth of the case. Sakura took her own life, and you claim to be the killer to hide that fact. Isn't that right?
Yeah. That's what I was thinking it could have been.
That's
What happened? But, Makoto, how did you...
Well, even then, Hina didn't even orchestrate anything. It was literally only Sakura. Hina just hit it up to make it look like she was, so.
How did you manage to...
You
How
didn't
were
kill
you able
anyone.
to uncover
So
the
if
truth?
Hina actually
that
dies
even
from
I
this, I'm
couldn't
calling
discern?
BS on Monokuma.
huh? Oh, well, I mean,
It was Kyoko.
You still haven't realized? We don't all act according to calculations and cost-benefit diagrams. That's what makes us so complicated. That's what you don't understand. And that's why you couldn't solve this case. See? Didn't I tell you? When you dismiss other people's feelings, it'll always come back to bite you in the end.
Nice.
Circle. Oh, I got a B from that.
Oh, only a B?
I mean, I'm getting an A.
I guess
Yeah, I'm still getting an A.
Yeah. I mean, you usually get an A on a class trial unless you mess up that many
That's
times.
stupid. I only got 97.
That's
Okay,
fine.
okay. I think we can all agree you made your point. Did you guys forget already? You still haven't voted yet.
Can we? So we vote
Oh
Sakura?
yeah, that's right.
You seriously forgot? I can feel my energy draining out of me. Well, whatever. You don't really have a choice anyway. You just gotta do it.
I mean, that makes sense, because even if, like, say, like, Junko actually killed Sayaka way back in Chapter 1, we could probably vote for Junko, and since it happened after she died.
Maybe you don't want to, but please grab your lever and cast your vote. So, who will be chosen as the blackened?
Yeah.
Will you make
Yeah,
the
she
right
would be the
choice
blackened,
or
because
the
she would have to have killed
dreadfully
someone.
wrong one?
Yeah.
What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be?
Okay. If it's not Sakura, if it's actually okay. 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 I would have been so disappointed if they, like, literally contradicted their own rules there.
Okay.
Hold up, I'm lagging, so this might be a little bit. Yeah, that's right. The one who killed Sakura was Sakura.
My entire existence!
Okay, we're done here.
What did you say?
So that's the whole truth, huh? I see. But there's still one thing I don't understand.
Come on.
Hina, why she tried to cover up what happened? If the truth hadn't come to light, you would have died along with the rest of us.
What are you thinking?
And yet you? Why did you do that?
Don't be mean!
Yeah, we almost died there.
What is this?
Because... that's exactly what I wanted.
What?
I mean, the reason Sakura died... it's because all of you pushed her into a corner. You all killed her! Lag, I'm sorry. So that's why.
You should have been the one to die.
I couldn't let her be the only one that died.
What?
You don't mean? You were gonna take us all down with you?
We have to atone for our sins. Because everyone, even me, we all killed her. We all have to pay for our crimes.
Well, but we're not directly the cause. Like, obviously, like, a lot of the things that everyone said was really hurtful to her, but the ultimate cause of it is still Monokuma.
What?
For serious? That's...
What is this?
I still don't understand. Let me explain. Do you realize how much despair Sakura was carrying with her when she died? Look at this.
Such brutality has made me desperate. So instead of just waiting to be killed, I'll do it by my own hand.
I know this is a terrible time since this is like very like touching, but this is a perfect example of fine, I'll do it myself. That's...
Found it on the ground in front of the red room. It's Sakura's suicide note.
Suicide note?
Thinking back, I should have seen it coming. It was right after Genocide Jack had attacked me. Sakura got mad and stormed out of the nurse's office. I ran out after her, and... Sakura, calm down. You don't have to worry about me. I'm fine.
I can't calm down. I don't care if I suffer for this. It's my fault after all. But now you're suffering because of me.
No forgiveness!
You tried to protect me, but because of me,
I can't forgive this!
my closest friend got hurt.
Hold up, sorry. Sakura.
Because of me, my friends are all going to kill each other. This is all my responsibility.
Sakura thought she was responsible. She thought everything was her fault. Which is why she wanted to find a way to get everyone to forgive her. She asked to meet with them. You asked to meet with those three? You can't! Don't you see how dangerous that is?
Don't worry, I just want to talk to them.
But...
Talk about what? Listen, don't do it. If they all gang up on you, then at once, even you.
Hina. Please, don't think of things like that. They're not my enemy.
That's really sad. She wanted to talk to them, but all they did was attack her. And then Byakuya didn't even show up.
They're friends.
Sakura. She clearly believed. She competitively believed in all of us. If you just talked to her, you would have understood. She was a friend to all of us. And yet...
Why?
And yet... You trampled all over her feelings. Then you did the unthinkable.
No, that was just a misunderstanding.
What are you saying?
Lag. Come on, please, don't do this. Don't stand there and call it a misunderstanding! She believed in you. You wouldn't even listen to what she had to say. Without asking a single question, you tried to kill her.
I won't forgive you.
Do you have any idea how desperate she was seeing you act like that? That's why her suicide note meant. So instead of just waiting to be killed, I'll do it on my own hands.
Why?
That's how far you pushed her.
Huh?
Sakura! What happened to you?
Hina.
You came.
Wait right here. I'll help you out.
Hina.
Huh?
Huh?
I'm so glad I got to meet you.
What's wrong, Sakura? Why are you talking like that?
I have a favor to ask.
Huh?
Favor?
Some protein.
I'd like some protein. Could I ask you to?
Yeah, you got it. Just hang on, I'll bring it right back. That was the last conversation I had with her. I went to the chem lab to get some protein she asked for. When I got there, I saw the powder. And that's when I realized that someone had taken something from the protein shelf. Sakura. So I ran back to the rec room as fast as I could. But by the time I got there, it was already too late. Sakura!
Please!
Let me in! Please, open the door!
Why? Why?
Why did she have to die? She had weaknesses, just like any other person. I actually want to cry. Hold up. Give me a second. Like, I actually feel bad because, like, I've been misunderstanding my whole fucking life. If she got cut, she bled. If someone hurt her, she felt it. That weakness, that's normal. And yet,
Why?
you all blamed her. I tried to protect her. I had suffered for it. And that just added to the weight she had to carry. And I didn't even realize it.
Hina.
We killed her! All of us! We pushed her to that corner, and we murdered her!
Why?
People like us shouldn't be allowed to live! And that's why you tried to lead us astray. You did your best to make us arrive at the wrong conclusion during the class trial. Sakura died, hating all of us. I wanted to free her for her regrets. But even that got found out. In the end, I wasn't able to do anything for her. I could never face her after this.
Hey!
I'm sorry to interrupt! Oh my god, don't do this right now, Jesus! What the fuck? Give me a hot second. I was not ready for this. Jesus.
I knew it was just gonna happen suddenly.
Oh, yeah. I'm sorry to interrupt right when you're about to deliver the final tearjerker, but...
Hey!
It's just taking so long! I'm about to fall asleep over here! I mean, do you really think you have any idea what Sakura was actually thinking when she died?
What is this?
What did you say? Everything you just said is nothing but your interpretation, right? Your own opinion of what her suicide note meant.
Yeah, because she actually knew her, you bared I'm out. I can't. There are
Fucking
no words.
bitch. Like, I love Monokuma like so much. I cannot. Of course I know what she was thinking. 'Cause her and me.
In other words,
Well, what I'm trying to say is
yes, indeed.
lag.
What I'm trying to say is lag.
Yeah. Don't you think the entire foundation is shaky? What if it was really like this?
What the heck?
What is that?
Of course.
Isn't it obvious?
Yep.
A suicide note! Sakura's suicide note!
What? But Hina already.
Too bad.
Oh, I wrote that one. It was all me, baby!
It's true.
This is the one Sakura addressed to Hina and put it in her room.
Huh?
What then?
Huh?
You lied to me.
Unbelievable.
Oh, don't say lie! It makes it sound so dirty. I just thought I'd liven things a bit up.
That's literally tampering with this whole
Well
thing.
now, well now,
I
well
mean,
now,
kind
well
of.
It
now.
is. I can't help it if you totally took a little scribbles at face value. It didn't even have Sakura's signature on it.
You filthy little.
I'm not filthy. I didn't do anything.
You just admitted you did. Oh my goodness.
Did I falsify evidence? Did I affect the outcome of the class trial?
No, but that means you could in the future.
The case played out between you and you alone. You were the ones jerking each other around. Heck, even if the will had factored in, it still would have been between you guys. So, what's the problem? This was all part of the production process. Okay, and scene cut.
And?
So then, what did she write in her real suicide note?
What are you gonna do?
I'm glad you asked. For your benefit, I shall read it using my melodic, angelic, harmonic narrator.
Hey, hey!
Sorry, I need to drink some water. But you know, have you ever been curious about the whole suicide note thing? Who came up with the idea of leaving a note when you kill yourself in the first place?
But hold on.
And isn't it just so unfortunate? Killing yourself is just so final, you know? You can never hear the rest of their story. The truth is lost in darkness. Give me the willies.
Enough already.
Could you get on with it, please?
Yes, indeed.
Okay, jeez. Talk about a buzzkill. Alright, here we go.
My good friend Hina.
Wait.
I mean,
I thought... I don't know, this is very conflicting.
Wait, what?
I mean, it's
Both of you
Monokuma
guys
reading it,
try
but
and
it's
speak at the
Sakura's
same
words.
time. Both of you guys try
Okay,
and
let's
speak.
do it then. Go ahead.
My good friend Hina, there's something I have to tell you. I hate to do it like this, but you need to know. This is my final wish.
As you know, I've been giving information to the one who's imprisoned you here.
It was our first night in this strange school that the mastermind came to see me.
You see, the mastermind took control of my family's dojo and demanded I become their tool.
You might not see the importance of a dojo, but my family has watched over it for 300 years.
I couldn't let it be destroyed under my watch. So even if it meant my own life, I had to protect it. That's how I saw things.
However, that was my greatest weakness. And because of that, I made the mistake of giving in to the mastermind.
And what the mastermind wanted from me was nothing less than murder.
They were probably worried that until the first murder had happened, nothing would move forward. But what neither the mastermind nor I expected was the incident involving Sayaka. At that point, the plan changed. The mastermind told me to hold off, to wait until we reached another stalemate.
However, as I lived here with all of you, as I lived here with Hina, my resolve began to weaken.
Watching everyone fight with such despair, trying so desperately to stay alive, I saw the weakness in my own heart, the mistake of succumbing to the mastermind. And more than anything,
I cannot betray those who would call me their friend.
That's how I came to feel.
So that's why Sakura.
I miss
I've
her.
made a decision. I will no longer retreat, no longer compromise, no longer regret. I've made my decision. I'm going to resist you.
Course, because of that, I decided to reveal her secrets, which made everyone else hate her. Your decision to stay true to all of you led directly to all of you hating her for it. Iconic, isn't it? Or maybe oxymoronic? Or just moronic?
Of course, I understand if you all hate me. All of this is because of my own weakness.
I'm perfectly willing to accept whichever attack you may want to make on me.
So this is my atonement for betraying you. That's what I had in mind.
But unfortunately, that's not enough. This won't end with just me accepting your hatred.
My own situation has started having an effect on more people than just me, which is exactly what the mastermind wanted when they revealed my betrayal.
My betrayal brought suspicion, disharmony. The mastermind knew that eventually it would escalate into someone murdering someone else.
Of course, I'm still responsible for that as well.
I have an obligation to get this situation under control. And to fulfill that obligation, I have decided to do as the mastermind has commanded. I will do as I was told, and commit murder.
But I've decided the one I'm going to kill is myself.
If the mastermind demands that I kill someone, then that someone will be me. Then my dojo will be safe, and above all else, none of you will have to kill anyone. When I die, the source of conflict among you all dies with me. For that, I'm willing to give up my life.
If it can save you, then sacrificing my own life could have no greater meaning. Whatever you think of
That's
me,
a lot of. That's
please
a big
know that
message
you are
for
all my
one piece
most
of paper.
treasured friends.
Wow, what a jump cut that was.
Wow.
Holy shit! It's almost like we're 5 years in the future.
Okay.
Alright, she already said this line.
Well, you can repeat it.
This is a jump cut, not the start of a new
Oh,
episode.
yeah. Okay.
I've never had people like you in my life.
Huh?
Then Sakura didn't feel concerned. She didn't die hating us.
No way!
She wanted to stop us from fighting to protect us.
I mean, literally, like when Toko passed out or whatever, the first thing she did was like just try and cradle her and just make sure she was alright.
Yeah, but you didn't know that.
Well,
She
yeah.
didn't end her own life because she was weak. Quite the opposite, in fact. She was strong. Too strong. That's why she killed herself. She chose death for herself in order to protect the rest of us. To sacrifice so much, no normal person could do that.
However,
It was only her limitless strength that made it possible.
Finally, Hina, I want to apologize to you especially.
The reason I didn't tell you any of this is because I knew you would try and stop me. I'm really, truly sorry. But please, don't be sad. If I can thwart the Mastermind's plans, if I can keep you from killing each other, that's enough for me. This is the path that I have chosen. This is the only way I have left to distinguish myself. And you can use this note to bring the class trial to a quick end. I'm so sorry to ask you to do something so unpleasant, but I leave the rest to you. Please, talk to Byakuya, Toko, and Hiro on my behalf. I can't tell anyone about my plan while I'm alive, but I wanted you to understand why I'm doing this. In the end, though, I hope to show myself through actions and not words. Hopefully, then they'll see.
I never saw you as my enemy. You were only ever my friend, who I wanted to help as much as possible. Hina, whatever it takes, survive. Survive along with everyone else. No matter what, just survive.
But
This is... I don't understand how she felt. Not at all. I thought we were close. Still.
What are you gonna do?
But in the end, I cannot do that. Jesus, stop doing this. But in the end, all our meddling was like totally pointless.
Uh-oh.
She died so you guys wouldn't kill each other, but you almost ended up doing it anyway. Thanks to you, her death had no purpose at all. In fact, it was because of her stupid meddling that the rest of you nearly bit too big one.
Too bad.
She deserves all the blame. Everyone blame her. Go ahead. She deserves it.
I mean, if there's one thing that's come out of it, it hasn't been despair. Because like after her message, like I feel, I don't know if any of the game characters realized it, but like that actually gave me hope for it, like to carry on with it.
Yeah. Now then, the next victim has been decided.
What do you mean next victim? Nobody here blames anyone.
Huh?
First of all, you're in the wrong for tricking Hina with that fake suicide note. And plus, Sakura's death wasn't
Say
a waste.
what?
Huh?
Because she made us remember, we're not enemies that hate each other. We're friends who need to work together.
You know?
Damn straight. This is all because of our misplaced hatred.
Well,
I don't blame her. I can't blame her. And nobody can blame Hina either.
Ooh.
What?
Whether or not there was a spy never really mattered, because the one we need to destroy is you. Nobody else.
What? What do you want?
What the heck? This is not how it's supposed to go! But anyway, are you sure about that? This killing game is a competition between all of you, remember?
Hey!
Your enemy is each other! He's absolutely right about that.
Phew.
Lovely Byakuya. So, you understand, don't you? This is a life or death elimination match. The only way to survive is to win. There can be no doubt that those are the rules of the game. Which is why I am bowing out of the game.
Say what?
Naturally.
Sakura and Hino were both willing to sacrifice their own lives to deny the reality of the game. Thanks to them, it would appear that others have cast aside their fear of this game.
Don't make me repeat myself.
There's no point in participating in the game which has lost its sense of excitement.
I mean, okay, I will say this, like, at least he's, like, bowing out. That means, like, I'm not killing anyone if anyone else is not gonna kill anyone. That's chill.
Which is why I will no longer be participating in it.
What?
What's going on here? Now I have only one thing to look forward to.
It's all clear now.
That is to heap the harshest possible punishment onto the one who thinks they can control me.
Byakuya, does this mean?
Don't misunderstand. I haven't been moved by some toughness sentimentalism. Jesus, that was hard. If that's what you're thinking.
Wherever Master goes, I go. And if the mastermind turns out to be a guy, oh, maybe I can catch on fire.
Everyone.
Hey,
Well, now can you say that Sakura's death has no meaning?
How boring.
He's gonna pull out a trump card or something.
But nothing good can come out of this. I'm still gonna be the one having the fun time!
What the heck?
The fun time?
Anyways, let's forget about the good-for-nothing backstabber that get back on track.
You want me to punish you guys?
It's the moment you've all been waiting for. It's punishment time!
What?
What? But Sakura was technically the killer, right? And she's dead!
You're not gonna.
But
No! Wait! No.
Is it me?
wrong.
Oh.
Oh, heavens no. Just because the Blackened is dead doesn't mean I can just sub in whatever old student I want.
Oh. I was like, if he was about to contradict the rules, I would've been like, truth bullet!
Didn't I tell you? I'm very particular about the bare times one rule.
Listen up.
But I spend so much time preparing for my special punishment. It'll be a shame if I let it go to waste.
Is he gonna throw in Sakura again even though she's dead?
I mean,
Oh,
he has
for my
to.
special punishment, I prepared a special guest!
Wait,
Uh-oh.
the 16th
Yeah.
thing? A
He has
special
to
guest?
execute someone.
Let's get
Or
it everything
something.
we've got. It's punishment time.
Wait.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
That's not good.
No!
No! No! She was connected to the internet. No!
We just left her there. We just left him there.
What's wrong with us? Oh no!
Are you kidding me? You can't do that, that's
That's
illegal!
our progress lost.
This reminds me of like the scene from like Monsters Inc., but instead we're like solely witnessing it, and it's like Boo is actually dead in this scenario. That's horrible.
No, that is all our progress lost.
You!
Oh no!
You suck, man! You turned him into a mangled hunk of junk.
That really took it out of me. Maybe I'll go grill up a plate of chicken. After all, they say that for post-workout grub, chicken's where it's at. And I'm sure about grilled goodness. Fried, boiled, give me a break. The color, the smell, the succulence. The grilled is where it's at.
So,
I realized how dangerous it could be. But still, I have to do this.
but
I'm scared, but I can handle it. I don't really understand why, but
still.
when I think about everyone else, my courage starts to grow. You might think I'm not just you might think I'm just an inhuman AI, but it's true. So, it's okay.
I'm gonna do my best.
If it's for the sake for everyone else, I won't be afraid.
Alter Ego's words raced throughout my heart and soul. My disbelief gave way to raw anger. The anger turned to fury, black and muddy and boiling over. It bubbled up through my body, quickly overflowing, shooting out my mouth. How dare you! That was my friend! How dare you kill him!
What's the matter?
Huh? You were friends with a laptop? That's pretty pathetic. What's next? Friends with a basketball?
Shut the hell up! He wasn't just a laptop. He was my friend. And you killed him.
Is that what you call animus? How do you say that? Animus?
Animism, I guess.
Oh. Is that what you call animism? Where a soul dwells within all things? Even like laptops? Well, you can call it whatever you want. Bottom line is, it got in my way. I was trying to find things out all sneaky.
Just as I thought.
So, you finally noticed him.
I mean, we have been like yelling about it literally every.
Actually,
Finally? No. I knew about it from the very beginning. I knew Cheerio was doing something with the laptop, and I knew you were using to analyze data. I knew exactly how it was all gonna play out from the start.
What?
What are you thinking?
You knew, and you were still cocky enough to let us take the plunge?
yep.
Well, I mean, the data in that laptop, it was, I guess you could call it a gift from me to you.
Phew.
Or maybe more like a reward. In honor of you being able to unlock something so difficult.
Hey,
Of course I didn't care if you got access to that. But sneaking into the network is just too personal! So I had to do a little, reformatting.
I want to be able to help.
I want to keep being helpful to everyone. I want to work as hard as everyone else so that we can all get out of here. This is a plot twist and a half.
Alter Ego wanted to fight for us. He wanted to help, at the risk of his own life. And for that, he was killed.
Yes, the punishment time has made me feel a billion times better!
very nice.
Experiencing a meaningless death is so soothing. It makes me remember that every low can get an even lower.
No, his death wasn't meaningless either. Everybody who's died so far, the deaths of each and every one of our friends, they all make us stronger. I swear. Someday, you will pay for this.
Ba-bum, ba-bum.
Holy moly, you're super mad. Like, you're just unreasonably upset.
Well?
Okay, time to bring things to a close. Oh, but before that, I need to read the postscript.
What?
Postscript?
Yep.
Yeah, there's still a bit more left of Sakura's note.
Huh?
Huh? Do I have your attention? Okay then, here we go! Prepare your ears for the dulcest tones of yours truly.
One other thing. Hina, there's something I'd like you to tell the others. Hopefully it will act as a clue to help you unravel the mysteries of this school.
What? A clue?
Hina.
I've spoken with the mastermind off and on the whole time I've been here. And so I've learned one thing. Which is... the mastermind has done something to us. I think what they've done is...
Oopsie daisy! That was a close one! Another word! We would have had a hip-deep spoiler territory!
Which I'm guessing is they, erased their memories because of the photographs
Maybe.
from before.
Too bad.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't want to ruin the surprise, so book club is dismissed for today.
What? You can't just stop at the most important bit.
It makes your brain rumble and tumble, huh? It makes you so mad, you don't even freaking know, huh?
You guys?
That is the whole point, stupid! It's to get back at all for your, hardening your resolve. Oh my god, hardening?
Yeah.
Fine. But at least Sakura's notes. Like I've ever let any of you greaseballs have it. But
Too bad.
sucks for you, loser. Wait, what's this?
What?
What is it now?
What?
Da Vinci? No, I don't know, I just wanted to say that. There's one last line in this note.
And let me just say this to the mastermind. I'm not going to just lay down and die. I will fight you, you bastard. No matter what. And that's seriously it.
Huh. Wow. What a stubborn loser, huh?
She won't lay down and die? She'll fight you?
Well, whatever. Who cares what some dead musclehead has to say?
Unless she's not actually dead.
Well?
Well, she is.
She took the Romeo and Juliet
Okay.
poison.
Out here. You guys should try and get some rest, you know? And maybe take some time to reconsider how you approach the school life of yours. Are you sure you don't want to graduate? Can you really cut free from the regrets of the outside world? Think about that. Think a lot. Think hard.
Those were his parting words to us before disappearing. Wait, what was that all about? Sakura's final message, her last clue to help us solve the mystery of the school. The mastermind did something to us? Kyoko said something like that before, didn't she? It was after Celeste's trial was over.
You...
What did you do? What did you do to my body?
Who?
What?
Hey,
Answer me. What did you do to my body?
The Mastermind did something to our bodies. What are they saying the Mastermind did? What did the Mastermind do to us? I mean, did the Mastermind plant a bomb in us or something? If we try to leave the school, a sensor goes off and the bomb explodes? I've seen stuff like that in movies and comics and stuff, so it's not totally unheard of. No, I feel awful just thinking about it. I can't afford to acknowledge thoughts like that.
Yo!
So, the class trial's over and Monokuma's gone.
But...
So, now what do we do?
Yes.
What else is there other than to head back up?
Oh yeah. Okay, let's get out of here.
But I
Hina must still feel responsible.
Dial back to that ego a bit, girl.
Jervy, I think you know what to say here.
Wait, what?
No, like your catchphrase.
Like Big Tits McGee?
No, no, like the one, speak for yourself, you know? Just say it, say it.
Speak for yourself, motherfucker!
Thank you.
Okay. The kind of mystery someone like you could pose is absolutely no threat.
Not possible.
I would never have lost that kind of challenge.
What are you talking about? Kyoko and Makoto are the ones that figured everything out.
Stop talking.
Shut up.
He's mad because he lost, haha.
Seriously, I'm sorry. How many times do you plan to apologize? How about you make that the last one? I haven't reached a point where I need someone to apologize for me more than once.
Sorry.
Okay, I see what you mean. Then I'll try.
Huh? That totally wasn't normal, right? Did you just capture his flag?
What?
No.
What?
I cannot suffer the existence of someone who would disturb the romance between me and Master!
What are you talking about? That's absolutely not what's happening here.
Also, I just realized, Isaac, your Jesai Jack voice is basically Hifumi, but with a lisp.
I know, I was like trying to figure it out when cause like halfway through chapter 1 I realized, oh right, I need to figure out a voice for her.
Why would I ever go for a sneezeball like him?
What did you say?
Sneezeball?
He took that personally.
That's right. I called you a sleazeball, because you are sleazeball. Apparently you still have death wish. Oh, more bidding sarcasm? No wonder you don't have any friends.
No.
Damn!
Hey! Stop fighting with Master! You're making me jealous! I want the abuse give and take! Me!
I guess it's not so easy for everyone to act like friends. Well, that's just how it is for now. I mean... And so Sakura's class trial came to an end. We returned to the world of Hope's Peak Academy. But the story wasn't even close to over. Time kept marching on. We all went back to our rooms, and before long, night snuck up on us. Oh. The announcement!
This is a school announcement. It is now 10 p.m. As such, it is officially nighttime. Soon the doors to the dining hall will be locked, and entry at that point is strictly prohibited. Okay then. Sweet dreams, everyone. Good night. Sleep tight. Don't.
Oh wait, yeah, I can skip through this. Oh, whatever.
Yeah.
Nighttime descended and pulled me down along with it, down into sleep. I can remember the last time I'd fallen into such a deep sleep. But the night still wasn't over for me. A voice. I could hear a voice. Who's this?
Who?
I don't remember.
Is this
Is this a new student?
It might be Kyoko.
is
It
this
might be.
like Mystery
Wow.
Dungeon from? Is this like Gardevoir from Pokemon Mystery
Well,
Dungeon?
I'll say break. Let's all do our voices so it can make sense. So I'll just do mine first. What? What?
Wake up. Wake up.
Huh? The voice dragged me from deep slumber into hazy half-consciousness. My eyelids were like lead. Oh, wait, how'd she get
Got
in?
it.
Kyoko?
Yes, it's me.
Huh? Kyoko?
I said yes.
So Kyoko's here.
Wait, what?
In a flash, I was wide awake. What are you doing here?
It's true.
I'm here to wake you up.
Oh, I see. Wait, but my door...
It was unlocked. You're unbelievably careless.
It was unlocked? Are you serious?
Hey,
Always. And you don't have to overreact like that every time you're surprised.
I do, because I'm... What time is it?
correct.
3 o'clock in the morning, of course.
It's 3 a.m.? Oh boy, 3 a.m.! I love that SpongeBob quote. Why was Kyoko waking me up at this hour? Oh. Why is she right? Why wouldn't she be right here? Why are you like right there by my bed? That is uncomfortable. It's so late. What happened?
Makoto.
I have a favor I need to ask.
I need to get my mind out of the gutter, jeez. Okay. What's your favor?
So,
Remember what Sakura said at the end of her note? I'm not going to just lay down and die. I will fight you. I want to find out what she meant by that.
Okay, but how do you plan to do that? Then Kyoko put my... Oh, I saw lips. I'm like, what? Then Kyoko put her lips next to my ear and whispered.
The data center.
This is from the intro.
Mm-hmm.
What?
goodbye.
I'll meet you there.
Without another word.
Welcome to Danganronpa ASMR.
Dude. Without another word, she was gone. What the? Her words reverberated through my half-dazed head. The data center? I thought it was locked. Alright, let's storm up there.
Let's sleep.
This is where the game ends and you die.
Just put the "you died" text in up front and center. I made my way into the after-hours school and headed for the data center on the 4th floor. Eventually, I wound up at the data center when I arrived. Kyoko's not here. It's weird. She said she'd meet me. She may be inside already. Put my hand to the door and with a certain amount of force. It didn't open. I tried again, but it must be locked. What was it Kyoko said? Data center on the 4th floor.
What's this?
Oh! What are you doing up, mister?
Yeah.
Breaking into the locked room is incredibly prohibited, don't you know?
Oh, well, I just...
You're trying to tell me you didn't actually bust him yet, right? But
Hey!
I can see that, you don't waste my time telling me crap I can't see for myself!
Unbelievable.
It looked like you might break it any second. So I just thought I'd give you a friendly reminder. Or are you gonna try and tell me that you were sleepwalking or something?
No, nothing like that.
It's 3 o'clock in the morning, for crying out loud. Even I get tired, you know? Stop being weird and go back to bed.
What's wrong now?
Just a second.
Why are you out here making a racket?
Kyoko.
You too?
No, you too?
You guys?
Whatever. The two of you just go back to bed. I'm positively exhausted from the class pile.
It's true.
Sure, you got it. Come on, Makoto. Let's head back.
What?
Hey,
Didn't you hear me? We're leaving.
I have no idea what's going on anymore.
shall we go?
Don't worry about it. Let's just go.
Okay.
Yeah! Come on! Get out of here! Shoo! Shoo!
So we left and went back to our rooms. And then...
Goodbye.
So, goodbye.
Hold on! Listen, what was that all about just now? She woke me up, made me go into the data center, which just so happens to be locked. And she shows up late and we leave without checking a single thing. What was the point of all that?
Don't worry about it.
I figured that would be the end of our conversation just like always, but...
Goodbye.
Well then, good night.
Sure. And then that was over. As I turned to leave.
Mukuro Ikusaba.
Wait, let me check this.
Oh, I already updated it.
Boom. Ba-dum, boom.
What? That's the 16 students?
What? Kyoko's right next to me once again, whispering into my ear.
Mukuro Ikusaba, the 16th student, lying hidden somewhere in this school. The one they call the ultimate despair.
That's a pretty epic name, I'm not gonna lie.
Wow.
Watch out for her.
It's a her. Oh, that fucking cliffhanger. I cannot.
Well, only one dead. Whoa, oh,
Ooh.
but one more.
Whoa! That's so not cool.
Oh,
Receive the Alter Lump present.
no!
Oh.
Game, stop! Oh, this one's... Okay, I'm just gonna save at the top then.
Yeah.
Oh, it's doing the thing again. Cool. That's reassuring.
Mukuro Ikusaba.
Oh, is this chapter 5 now?
Yeah,
We're-
okay, guys. Thank you very much for watching this episode. What the fuck? I cannot. Okay. Please like, subscribe, comments, hit that bell if you love us that much. And hey, we'll see you in the next one for sure.
Yep.
Bye!
Bye.